Hello, welcome back. Nice to have you with us. We're gonna do a little marinade beef. You know, I think that's probably what people think the most of cooking with beer is to marinate the meat with some beer to add some flavor. To do so, you know, I like to use like a little piece of red meat. Using here some flank steak. What I'm gonna do is just take a little ramekin and put my, you know, what I need for the marinade. Put some garlic, some mustard, little bit fresh herbs like rosemary, some soy sauce, and obviously some beer. I'm using here for this one, I'm using the Stella Artois. You know, Stella Artois is probably one of my favorite beer. It's from Belgium also, like I am. Stella Artois really got a great success story in this country because it's really grow a lot. And it's just a great beer altogether. I take my meat and I let them marinate in there for like, you know, about a day. You know, leave him alone, don't bother with it. Just like so. What I do is I got a piece of meat I marinate early for us to be able to keep going. I mean, I take my piece of meat here, you know, when I got my marinade with the mustard and everything. What I do is I take a nice big Teflon pan. We're gonna pan sear the meat, you know, give it a nice kind of black and blue crust to it. For those that I use a little bit of butter. You want the beurre to turn to be like a beurre noisette. And I strain my meat from the marinade and just put him in the pan and let him sear nice and easy like that. You know, we don't want to waste that marinade because we got all those good flavor and the fresh herbs in there. I mean, what I'm going to do is just going to reduce the soy sauce, the mustard and the fresh herb to create my sauce out of it. Get my steak. You know, as a little garnish with that preparation, what I like to do is take some fresh vegetable and just do some steak with it. You know, not too big because we're not going to cook them first. We're going to deep fry them. A little bit like a tempura style of vegetable. I mean, you want to cook them, you know, in a way you can fry and cook in the same time. You know, the heat of the fryer will just cook everything together. I take some mix of vegetable, whatever you care for. Here we got some zucchini, some bell pepper, some carrot. And you know, we're gonna mix all that together to do a tempura. You see, you want to be careful when you cook the meat because, you know, remember you got that soy sauce. You don't want to overcook it, but you want to give a nice crust on it. Here to do my tempura, I got a bit flour. I got a little bit ice because the idea of a tempura is where you get something really cold go in a very hot bowl. I mean, I take some of the beer, you know, the Stella Artois to keep consistent with what we start, you know. And I kind of, you know, just do like kind of a little taste. Just like this. You know, the beer is a little tricky, you kind of foam a little bit. I mean, you don't want to add too much at once. And when I get the right consistent, just thick enough to wrap my vegetable around, but not too liquid to just not stick on it anymore. I'm gonna add a little bit salt and pepper. And I'm gonna add a couple ice cubes to make sure my dough stays nice and cold. I think, you know, technically on the traditional tempura you don't even put beer, but I think adding beer to it, it really adds that much more level of flavor, make it that much more fun. See, that's perfect. Now my meat nice and color with the soy sauce. And now I'm going to throw my vegetable in the fryer just to get my tempura going. Of that crust the vegetable, give him that one more level. Just like this. That should be plenty for us. Okay, wonderful. Now I'm gonna clean up my board to what I don't need. You see, I got my meat nice. I can let him rest. You know, it's always nice. People a lot of time make those mistakes. When you cook at home, when you cook meat and things like that, you always want to kind of just do that to take the nice flavor from the meat when you cook. You know, I take that reduction and put in the pan. The way we can just absorb all those nice flavor out from the cooking pan of the meat. Perfect. Now we got the sauce reducing. I want the sauce to come like a little caramelized, you know, flavor, you know, like it's bubbling and you see it's getting thick. That's what we're looking for. I want to take a clean plate to get my presentation. And what I was saying about the meat, you want to you know, let him rest before you slice it. Otherwise you kind of lose all the juice. You know, and that's my vegetable here. Amazing. Okay, perfect. Now I got my meat, little rest. Do it this way. Okay, my sauce is getting right together. And you remember you got that soy sauce, that beer, all those fresh herb flavor in there. Give you a nice, consistent. You know, some people might add some little jalapeno pepper or thing like that if they want to get it a little more spicy. And there I got kind of my little garnish of the tempura, Stella Artois tempura on the top. Just kind of a great, simple, hearty meal. That's what it is. It's another cooking with beef recipes. Beef marinade with soy sauce and Stella Artois. Enjoy it, it's delicious. We'll see you soon. Thank you.